The Smithsonian Institution is the world's largest and most popular museum and research complex, encompassing 19 museums and galleries, the National Zoological Park, and 9 research facilities. It is renowned for telling America's story through its collection and exhibits, sparking discovery through research, and reaching people everywhere through education, outreach, and online opportunities. What's less well known is that for more than 50 years, a core group of volunteer advocates, the Smithsonian Women's Committee, has supported the Smithsonian's mission to increase and diffuse knowledge. Since its founding in 1966 by Mary Ripley, wife of Smithsonian Secretary S. Dillon Ripley, the SWC has annually produced signature fundraising events, as well as solicited, researched, and selected grants that are awarded throughout the institution. In 1983, the SWC began a new venture, a juried show designed to showcase the finest in American craft. Artists from around the country applied for the chance to exhibit and sell their work to show visitors, and for the prestige of an event bearing the Smithsonian name. Craft to Wear, a second show devoted to wearable art and jewelry, began in 2005.
The SWC has 2 signature events that we produce every year. One is the Smithsonian Craft Show, the other is the Craft to Wear Show. And between those 2 shows, we raise in the environment of $350,000 to $400,000, which then gets distributed through our grants process that same given year. And to date, we have raised nearly $11 million. We've funded over 1,000 grants, and we've funded 7 endowments.
We give to education and exhibits, people know about that. In addition, conservation, not only of the art objects that people know about, but conservation of the animals. And then the other area in which we have grants is in the area of research. The advantage that the Smithsonian Women's Committee has is that we can fund grants that other foundations will not fund.
I can honestly say that the Smithsonian Women's Committee's craft show is essential to the work that we do.
The Women's Committee is this incredible group of supporters who understand the kind of work we do, and they will fund things that actually many of us as museum directors can't get help from anywhere else.
The Women's Committee seems to have, I'm going to say, a passion for those projects that have such enormous significance, but may not attract the interest of a large foundation. When they, for example, provided the funds that allowed us to publish Inscribing Meaning, it meant everything to us. I can assure you, not a whole lot of folk were lined up to give us funds to do that terribly important work.
So this is one of the 4 miniatures that the Smithsonian Women's Committee helped pay for the conservation. It looks pretty great now, but when we first got it, it was very muddy and dirty. And it's really terrific because the Smithsonian Women's Committee, they know us, they're friends, they're part of the family, and they want us to be successful. So we're so excited to have them as partners.
The Smithsonian Women's Committee is a godsend to the Smithsonian. For decades, they've helped support the institution by sponsoring the craft show every year, help support fine craftspeople and artisans who preserve American traditions, who create wonderful things, but those funds come back to the Smithsonian, help support exhibits, help support research equipment. It makes the experience of millions of visitors to the Smithsonian better every year.
This has become something of a tradition for the National Building Museum to welcome every year the Smithsonian Craft Show. We look forward to it because it's bringing some of the finest artists and craftspeople here to our nation's capital, and we get to be the people who host them for the 4-day event, so it's wonderful.
The members of the Smithsonian Women's Committee look forward to partnering with the Smithsonian Institution and its vital mission for many years to come.